one cool thing about Sonic Adventure, if for whatever reason you forgot what you were doing, as soon as you start up again, you'll get a little reminder. And there's also this, which I forgot to show off the first time, instructions. So it's just a small screen that shows you what this character is like. Yeah, there you go. It's just a very small tutorial on how he works. Like, that's it. And of course you get their theme, which is... Sonic's theme is really good. So again, homing attacks, light speed dash with the spin dash, light speed spin attack. Huh. Yeah. And then picking things up in the overworld. And then his goals, which are just break the capsule at the end, free the animals, you know. So, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. I found another Chaos Emerald and Ice Cap. Now I have two. Fantastic. Now, where should I go next? So, like I said, let's go ahead and pick up from where we left off here. Okay, so if anything, I think I mentioned this, but yeah, like last time when I was playing through, I was having some issues with the camera, but I think that was just some problems that I had with the mapping. So I'm gonna just continue here. I was able to fix it, which is good, because like I said, the camera in this game isn't bad. It's just, well, it's just a 3D camera, honestly. It's really not too bad. So, where we have to go is over there, but there's one quick thing I want to get. I don't think I got it last time, and if I did... No, I didn't. So, there's an emblem over there, which we can go pick up. I just remembered this existed. But the only thing is, if I recall again, emblems in this game don't do anything, which is a bit of a shame. They fixed that in Adventure, Director's Cut, but they don't do anything here. Okay, let's struggle to pick up an emblem, because we can't just jump to it. There we go. Alright, 7. Let's go.
What's up, Knuckles? Something bugging you? No time for games, Sonic. Give me the emeralds you have, right now.
Okay.
What? Let's just see you take them. Huh.
Alright.
Oh no.
So, if you've ever wondered where this sound clip is from, well, now you know.
Give it your best shot. Ready? Go. Ready? Go.
Alright, that's it. It's just a 3-hit battle. It's very simple.
Oh no! The Chaos Emeralds!
God, this game has so many cool faces.
Oh! Like taking candy from a baby. That's a Chaos Emerald. That's right, fool! You made it all too easy! You practically gave them to me! Hold it right there, creep! You can't get away with this! Knuckles, don't tell me Eggman tricked you again! Me? What about you? Way to go, Knucklehead! I have 4 lovely emeralds!
Chaos.
Chaos!
God, that delivery is so horrible. But then again, they didn't have a good direction.
These are for you, my friend.
When recording the lines, but the delivery is still 10 out of 10, even if it's horrible.
Oh, he transformed again.
Man, no one ever cuts us any slack.
So here comes another boss fight. This one is pretty creepy, in my opinion. Mainly because, well, water and shit is a primal fear, and this is just like terrifying. But when it comes to this stage, you can't drown, you just slowly sink, which is why you jump from lily pad to lily pad. But this boss fight's pretty easy. Oh. Every so often, that's it. He just comes up, and you just dodge him for a while. He'll start rushing you in a little bit, and depending on how it goes, we might not even get too far into it. If we finish it quickly enough, that is. So what's 2 more hits? We'll see. He does get faster, but that doesn't really mean too much. And the only attack he's got that can damage you is that wave that he can send out. The curved one, not the splash attacks that he's been doing. Those don't really do anything. They just knock down the lily pad. They flip it over. Okay, so that's his third attack, where he just turns into balls, and he hits you, and then he comes back, and we hit him. Oh, okay, he moved. Come on, mate. And that's it.
Behold my floating masterpiece, the egg carrier. But it pales in comparison to the power of chaos. Adieu, until we meet again, my friends.
Oh, Eggman.
Hey, we can't let him get away. Let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado.
Yeah.
You guys go. I have some unfinished business to take care of.
No problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
Come on, let's get going.
You can now play with Knuckles. So, 2 boss fights, one after the other. That boss fight really isn't too hard, it's just a little... So what does Knuckles have to say?
What's the matter? What are you waiting for?
Oh, okay. His gloves are clipping. But then again, that's, let's just say, my copy of a Sonic Adventure. But let's go to the tornado. So here comes another like game type that they threw in.
Sonic, wait here for a second. Sonic, hop in! Let's go!
And that pose. That model is different, I think. Alright. So we got Sky Chase Act 1. So this is basically... yeah, look at Sonic's model. It's like a super old, like, model. So basically this is a... like Star Fox, if you've ever played Star Fox. Except a little bit different. I don't think we have like missile upgrades yet, but we'll see. Oh, yes, we do. Okay, so there's a little cursor that's appearing on the screen right there. So what you do is you hold down the fire button, which is X, and then you just try to get as many enemies as you can. You shoot them down, and then your score goes up. You can literally just do... what is it? Is it this one? No. You can be right here, I think, and not do anything, and you can finish the stage. It's like 3 minutes. In a way, it is a waste of time, but it's still pretty fun. I mean, you're chasing after Eggman's giant, like, fleet, or, well, giant airship, in your little airplane. And we're launching a freaking assault while chasing him down, and while we're being fired upon, of course, as well by his cannons. Like, this is really fucking cool. It's so unique. I don't think there's been other Sonic games that have done this in general. Just plot-wise, we always follow after Eggman, right? But never really just shoot at him. I don't think Tails' ships have ever had just guns on them of some type. Because of course in any of the classic games you would always chase after Eggman, or dodge his, do some platforming while Tails piloted an airplane. But there was never really, you know, a shooter stage. This is super arcadey too, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, the tornado does have a health bar, but I mean, you really shouldn't be dying here. Let's see, we're almost done actually.
Way to go, Tails!
Yeah, look at Sonic's model. It's like the Sonic Jam model. God, that is. And now here it's different again. Whoa. God. Man, I love this game so much.
Tails? Tails! You're not who I'm looking for. Oh, I wonder if he's okay.
So now we gotta find Tails and see where he's at. Oh no, I'm so embarrassed. We're in love. Okay. I don't think we can go to the casino, or can we? Yeah, seems like we could still go to the area, but that's not where we need to go. I'm pretty sure, actually.
Why don't you try going to
Yeah,
the casino?
we have to go there. I was like, did we meet him here? But no. Okay. So we have to do the stage with the best music first, and then go to Speed Highway.
Sonic, wait up! Long time no see.
Amy.
What's wrong with you anyway? Listen, this birdie seems to be in trouble, so you need to be his bodyguard for a while.
You must be kidding.
If you don't, we're just gonna tag along anyway.
You can now play with Amy. So we've unlocked Amy now. We've unlocked Nucleus.
No trains are currently in service.
We'll fight till we drop. I don't know how much, but I do know we gotta try. Something good is bound to happen, right? Okay, if I recall... I don't know why they do this. Well, plot-wise, it doesn't make any sense. But if I recall, right now, the workers for the train station are on strike. And that's just so you don't go to the Mystic Ruins. It's evening already. Rush hour will start soon. I should just go home. Because they don't want you to go to the Mystic Ruins, since, of course, the next part of the adventure is here in Station Square. So if we go this way, we should be able to see... Yeah, they have to stand up for their rights. Let's see. Oh, come on. The trains are on strike. And my dad has no way to get home. That really sucks. So you finally saw Amy, huh? How do you know about Amy? Of all people. Either way. Let's see what the newsstand has to say about that. A huge flying object is heading for Station Square. No damage to the city yet, but residents are panicking. An investigation is underway, and rumor has it that Dr. Robotnik is responsible. I hate that egghead. Okay, so they're not going to talk about the strike. I don't think they'll let you in. They won't. So, but the workers are on strike. Either way.
Look! Eggman's robot's on the loose!
No problem. He's just a chunk of cheesy hardware.
Whoa!
Oh, now what? Huh?
Look here! It says, shoot couple shit and free! Let's go!
Amy! Wait! Oh, man. That girl is such a pain.
I love how she's getting chased by a giant robot. And the first thing she wants to do is come to an amusement park. But, okay. So, like I said, this stage has two of the best tracks in the whole game. Like, non-vocal tracks. These are really nice remixes from Sonic 3D Blast. So, let's just...
You'll be able to ride the bumper car if you defeat
Oh,
the enemy
well,
driving
let's just take a car here. Oh. Don't worry, guys. This is still the best version to play. Doesn't have that many glitches. Alright.
You'll be able to ride the bumper car if you defeat the enemy driving it.
Oh. So, you can take a car, and then you just press the A button and you start running. So this part's pretty neato. It's just a nice little minigame. And again, like, the music is so good, so I'm just gonna be quiet for a little bit. What a wild camera. It's really not as bad as DX's though. God, that thing is insufferable. But okay, so you can like just get out as well and just run through the track as well. Not a lot of people do this or know you can do this, but it's pretty neato. But let's go ahead and continue. Does this thing work even as it does? Hey, that's cool. Okay, so one thing that I always like to do before jumping down is doing the lightspeed dash. Let's see if it works on the Dreamcast version. I don't remember, but the lighting here is so funky. Look at that. Okay, so if you hold it down and you land on the roller coaster, he'll be glowing the whole time. But this is my favorite track in the whole game. Twinkle Park has really good music. Again, but these are all remixes from Sonic 3D Blast. So we got a strike, so you get a bunch of rings, which you can lightspeed dash, but there's no point to it. That didn't count. I don't think that was a strike. No, it wasn't. Okay. So there's extra items you can pick up there, but there's no point in showing them. I don't think you can drown in here either. There's springs, either that or there's a bunch of ledges. I forget. I think Big the Cat stage is the one that has the springs in it, because you can't jump high enough. Oop. God, this stage is so cool. Like, who doesn't like theme park levels, right? Shit. God damn it. Okay. Well, that can happen too. Which it usually never happens to me, but alright. Oh. Don't worry. Don't worry. There we go. The camera ain't too bad, guys. Okay, so technically we're supposed to come from there and arrive here, but that's fine. This part is a little more concerning, though. But... okay. You can jump up there. It's not letting me right now, though. But, okay. Essentially, you're supposed to... there we go. And then just let go. And dash through them. Just little inclusions into the game itself. They didn't have to add that, but it's fun that they did. And that's it. The stage is over. It's very short, but it's really fun. love how his skull just snaps back.
Not bad.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Oh, shoot! I've lost Amy. I bet that robot hauled butt after her. I'd better catch her before it does.
So, you can now enter the Twinkle Park area if you really want to. If you want to go back into the stage, you would just have to walk in through there. Otherwise, you can do the Twinkle Circuit, which is just a racing minigame, which you did in the first part of the stage. Otherwise, you can just leave. And now we found an ID card. And here's where we get to usually everyone's favorite stage. Oh yeah, invisible walls. And admittedly, it is, I guess it would be my favorite Sonic stage too. Not music-wise, but just in general. It's the sense of speed that you get here. God, this is so cool. Like, seeing this in the 90s was so cool. As the camera continues to fight me tooth and nail. But it's still not that bad. But like I said, it's mainly just my version of the game that has these problems. Oh, okay. So we didn't get to do the fun part, but that's okay. We can still skip through most of the level. You can ring the bell if you want to, and it'll drop rings. Still, the music in this stage is also incredibly good. Then again, this entire soundtrack is awesome. He just hitches a ride on a helicopter, like no big deal. And then the rocket. Missed the platform, but that's okay. This is usually the scenic route that no one usually takes, because once you get, like, of course, really good at the game, you just skip all this. But since I haven't played it in like a year or so, it's been a while. But and of course the best part of the stage, or second best part. Yeah, you're just running down a skyscraper. Like, how cool is that? Now that was rad. But I also messed up. Twinkle Park has my second favorite tracks in the game. This one is my favorite. No, let's, well, doesn't matter. Let's just explore it. It's just so good. What's...
Watch out for the cars.
Okay. Just getting ran over. Oh. It's supposed to like launch you straight to it. Well. There we go. So I'm gonna stay here for a little bit, because just this song is so good. And actually, while we're at it real quick, if you look at the building that we jump into through here, this one, this is supposed to be City Hall here in Station Square. It's got the clock tower and everything. It's got the bell right here, which, if you notice, as soon as we finish the stage, we'll be coming out of City Hall, and we'll be inside of Station Square once again.
Yeah, not bad.
If you play Adventure DX, for some reason they changed this building, which causes a continuity error. Because here, you know, you see the brick and everything. Oh, what do you have to say? This is the first time I've seen the train workers go on strike. It's a pain for everybody. How can they do this? Is this still the Rock? Yes, it is. Okay, so if we, again, look at the building, which, no, the camera won't let me change. But you can see the clock up there, because this is, well, the clock tower with the bell and everything. In DX, they just changed it to be this, like, generic gray building. And that just messes with everything. But, oh well. Let's head on back here and see if we've gotten an update on whatever's going on. The paper says the train strike must stop. Early settlement needed. I stayed at a hotel last night. What a waste of money. Well, at least, yeah, their business is booming. Did your dad come home? Hope the trains start up again soon. I know my dad wants to come home as soon as he can. Oh.
We have to find Amy. She should still be in this city.
Yeah, she should. Let's see what everyone else has to say, though. See, the trains are on strike, so I don't have to work. I have so much spare time now. Oh, okay. Anyone else? I don't think so. We can try talking to the manager here. I'm sure he's going to be talking about booming business. About those three over by the pool, I wish they'd do that someplace else. Whomst. These three. What are they doing? The worst part is that nobody feels guilty. I don't understand why you two are so angry. Try to relax, okay? Oh. This is the dude that went on multiple dates to Twinkle Park. Can I speak to the chick here? No, I don't think it'll let me. One more time. No. Okay. I guess they're just arguing and he just doesn't want them arguing. Alright. So let's continue.
Amy? Oh man, where can she be?
Ah! Sonic! Help!
I'll cut him off at the Mystic Ruins.
But how are we gonna get there, Sonic? Their trains aren't running. Oh yeah, one other thing I wanted to quickly bring up. The windows. If you play through, again, DX, if you look at these windows, for example, they have this weird, like, reflection effect on them, where they're still transparent-ish, but you can see, like, a cool reflection. If I recall, in the DX version, they changed it completely. I think they just remove them, and they just make them, like, clear windows, which is kind of lame. Because I don't know, that effect is pretty nice. I really like it. So somehow the train workers are not on strike anymore. They are for 5 minutes, and Amy needs us, and all of a sudden, hey, let's move the plot along. So, since strike's over, what do you think? Will my dad come back soon? I feel really bad for this girl. Strike's over. No, I didn't read it in the paper. I saw it with my own eyes. Now I can go home. What about you? Strike's over. It ended sooner than I thought. And now you have to go back to work. Strike's over. That's great. Did you go to the pool? Looks like trouble. Did something else happen? Like in the span of 5 minutes? Let's see, what do you have to say? Or is it still... Oh. Hey.
Froggy, where are you?
I wonder where he is at. But did this change? Nope. Alright, well then, let's go ahead and head on over to the Mystic Ruins. Oh. Doesn't matter which side you take, really.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Actually, let's see. Yeah, here, there he is. You. Negotiations went well. All aboard for the Mystic Ruins. Yeah, I think in the last part, when I talked to him, he's like, hey, we're getting like overworked and underpaid. This shit sucks. So it seems like they did
Let me go, you hump of junk! I mean it!
Hey there, Bolt Brain! You better get Amy to me or I'll squash ya! Hey, what's happening here? Stop!
Sonic, help me!
Shoot! I've lost her again!
Where the hell's Tails? We went looking for Tails, then we lost him. Or, well, we lost Tails after the flight. Then we went looking for him, we found Amy. We went to a park, lost Amy again. Went to the government building for no reason.
Hurry, Sonic. Get to the mountaintop. You still have time.
And now that we've lost Tails again, we have to try to go after Amy. So, a new area opens up. I understand if people were confused when this game first came out, because they don't really tell you where to go for this one. They just said, hey, go to the mountaintop. But if you've never played this game, you have no idea what mountain they're referring to. There's no mountain in this game that you can go to. But this door finally opens. On the last episode it was closed. But if we continue, it's really nice and green in here. It's so beautiful, honestly. See that flying battleship? That was so cool. I wonder who made it. It flew off towards the mountains. I wonder if I should have followed it. So this is the area that, you start off in as Knuckles. But we'll see that later. But this place is so vibrant and colorful. I love it. Again, it's a shame the DX version just gets rid of all this. And here the Master Emerald is almost complete. Just missing a chunk right there. So Knuckles is doing his part. But again, there's really nothing here. There's just a really huge area with nothing in it. but if you look into the distance, it just looks cool. Like, this game has really pretty, like, scenery. Even if it's all very simple. Like, for a Dreamcast title, this is amazing. But alright, let's fall off the bridge for a second. Okay, that was some speedrunning mechanics. Just so we could get to the other side of the bridge quicker. But okay. So here we have a monkey who's keeping a lookout. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's try that again. Bruh. It's supposed to target him, but it's not doing so. That's a bit weird. I was thinking about it again as well. I was trying to remember, why can't we attack coconuts here? And I remember there's a third upgrade for Sonic. It's somewhere... Yeah, there it is. Here we go.
This is the ancient light. Try the light speed dash toward the enemy. With this, you can now do the light speed attack.
Yeah, there we go. So that's what I had forgotten about. I was like, there was something else you could do if we talked to her.
That monkey guard wasn't there.
Yeah, so again, with Knuckles you use a switch, and I think with here you use the heat attack, or you go get that same switch and you use it here. Either way, now that we have this attack, we just let go, and we attack him. You probably will never use that again. So, Red Mountain is a really neato stage. It does have really cool music too, a very jazzy soundtrack, and it has some unique lighting, as you can see here. And also some unique mechanics, like climbing. Like using monkey bars. I think there's only one more stage that uses that, and that's coming up. But this stage is really cool, like design-wise and everything. It's a really neat platforming area. Like, look at these crazy bridges.
Some rockets require you to push a switch.
Oh. So I think we could have landed up there, but it's okay. The scenic routes usually have a lot more to them, like stairs. Those rocks are neato. They just break. And I remember this bridge specifically. Like here it's super red. And again, I think in the DX version they changed it so that it's not. It's like a completely different color. Like here you can see all the wood textures, which is pretty cool. But they make so many changes in DX, and I'm just a huge advocate for the Dreamcast version. Once we go inside the actual mountain, I'll point out a few others that you can easily confirm in the DX version compared to this one. Actually, this is one of them, but I don't think the camera's going to allow me. But if you see the clouds here, there's two layers for them. Like, whenever you play the game, you have the area below the clouds, which is here, and the area above the clouds. In the DX version, they just made it like a fog or something. It was dumb. But back to the switch rocket mechanics, which never get used again. Yeah, see? It's a little different. And the draw distance is also much closer in the Dreamcast version, so you can only see like the edges here. Otherwise it starts getting like foggy, like the further you get away. And that's pretty cool too. Again, in the DX version they didn't do that. And so it just looks weird because you can see like some of the walls and some of the mountains off in the distance, like just clipping away. Come on. There we go. I think this is the one that... No. I could have sworn one of the bridges broke as he tried to run through it, but I might be misremembering. No. That almost got us killed. Calm down there, Sonic. Okay, and now let's go inside. Now, when I was a kid, this area creeped me the fuck out. The music is super weird. But look at the lighting, actually. You can see, like, the bottom of the skulls and the area around their eyes have actual lighting. Again, in the DX, they just made them blend into the wall. But what scared the shit out of me when playing through the stage was this. The giant fucking spiders. God, they're so creepy. It would make me not want to play through this stage. I didn't like it because of that. Also here, this area. If we look through or to some of the falling boulders up ahead, you'll notice cool lighting on them. Also, this area isn't as like puke orange as it is in the DX version, but here, right there. So you see how the bellies of these things like got orangish as they fall? Like, that's good lighting, and they just got rid of that for no reason in the DX version. It makes no sense. Again, there's so many changes done from the original Dreamcast version to the DX version, which is a pretty terrible port. But that's what this entire playthrough is for, just for me to just rag on the DX version while praising the superior Dreamcast version. Actually, here. Oh, well, never mind. I was gonna show off the prisons, but I guess not. Let's try it again. I forgot the lava rose like that. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. I think that's the most I've ever died in this stage. Like, ever. Actually, that's like the most I've died in this game, period. But okay. Back to it. There we go. Let's see if I can stay on these platforms long enough. Yeah, okay. So, these guys are just weird. They're just like mummies, weird ghost things. They're prisoners, I guess, and they're gonna drown now. That's it. There they go. God, that shit's so dangerous, Sonic. What the hell are you doing? Okay. A small shortcut. Yeah. Yeah. There's more rocks here, but we're almost out of here anyways. Oh, oops. There we go. Yeah, this here too, like, it would just creep me out. Like, look at these things, they're so big, they're the size of Sonic, man. Alright, let's wrap the stage up. Oh.
Yes. Yeah, not bad.
Hey, Sonic!
Tails, I'm glad you're okay. Ready to roll, champ? Let's go!
Roger!
And now we have Sky Chase Act 2. Again, same old models. But now we're on a different tornado, which is the name of Tails' ship. Or, well, it's Sonic's ship, but this one is not Sonic's old ship, the red one, so it's a modified one. And Sky Chase Act 2 is a little different than 1, just a little bit. So while it's essentially like the same route, kind of, it does get a little different later on. A bunch of mines and everything here. Yeah.
So far, so good!
Hope you know what you're doing.
You bet! Watch this! Transforming now!
Whoa!
Let's do it!
So now the Tornado 2 became, well, this is the iconic plane that you see at least in Sonic Adventure 2, which Tails modifies to become a mech. But it's cool that you get to actually fly it here. Now, even though we just had a cutscene show Sonic look like the Dreamcast Sonic, we're back to like the Sonic Jam model. Which is pretty neato. Here you can fly super close to the jet boosters, which would have incinerated Sonic's body. Still, Eggman has some really good defenses here. Like, all over. Literally. Like, look at all this. So many cannons everywhere. The fact that he's still using, like, ballistic weaponry or ammunition surprises me. But, I mean, later on he just goes straight to... No, he still keeps cannons and, like, Sonic Heroes and stuff. But here we have a boss fight. So you just basically ram into it. And you can finish it in one volley here. Like, even if you take damage, it's over.
Alrighty, we're in.
We gotta land on the egg carrier.
Whoops. I forgot something.
What's that?
There's no landing gear in this mode.
What? Wow, this thing is really huge.
No time to talk now. We need to find Amy.
You're right, my friend. So here we go.
Wonderful, wonderful voice acting. But yeah, here's the plane model. It's so cool. It's got a really cool design. But let's pop into...
Get too many ideas, you fools! You haven't seen the power this vessel really has! Get a load of this!
Oh, wow! It's changed shape. Did you see that?
This makes it harder for us to get to the bridge.
I hate it when he doesn't listen.
I bet you weren't expecting this. The only way you can get to me is through the sky deck. Find out if you can figure this one out.
Oh yeah? Well, I'll show you. Bring it on.
So we just have to walk straight ahead, of course. But let's see. Skydeck entrance is open.
This must be the way to the sky deck.
Yep. I don't know why they have that specific cutscene, but they do. But we're almost done. God, this game is amazing. So if you want to take it easy, you can just shimmy along, or you can jump off at any point. God, it's so fast, Sonic. Ooh. Now, you can just rush over there, or take the more daring route and fall off, of course. One thing I will say about the homing attack is that it is a little weaker in this game. The bounce isn't too high compared to Adventure 2. So, I'll do it one more time. If not, we'll take the slow route. But, because normally if you, if you hold down the button of course you jump higher, right? But whenever you do the homing attack, it's supposed to send you straight ahead and bounce you up for a little bit. But since these guys are flying or floating, it sometimes just drops you. So we now have to take the slow route instead. Excuse me? Jeez. How am I sucking so much at this platformer? Because I took the wrong area. Or the wrong route, that is. Just goes to show when you don't play certain areas that often, you forget them. And then we start going down. This part would be a little better if the camera wasn't fighting me here. Oh boy. We're moving though, we're moving. Somehow. God. Come on, Sonic. Jeez. There we go. Oh, that was rough. Again, it's my copy of the game that's at fault here. Come on, Sonic, go up. That was rough as fuck to get through, but it's okay. Oh. Huh. Well, illusion of placement, I guess. But yeah, here's another example of like the cloud transition thing. They just like shift the stage upwards. It's so cool. Now it's like darker, and now it's getting lighter again. Depending on, I guess, how high and how low the actual egg carrier is. We're also being fired at this moment, but you can't really tell. But that cannon here in the middle is shooting at us, and these little platforms that are a different color can be destroyed. But alright.
Strong winds will blow you off course. When the ship increases speed, hang on to something.
Yeah, so like here. Yeah, it changed. But you can just blow through this entire area. Oh. No, 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 no! God. Yeah, this stage is super crazy. Oh, shit. God damn it. Well, we've no rings now, so let's hope I don't get hit.
To destroy a cannon, aim a rocket into its center.
And God. What? Okay, so it's still counted, so it's not a big deal. But fuck that. That was dumb. In a way, I kind of was asking for it though, for not having rings, but it's okay. This stage is not one of my favorites, just in general. Like, I never played this stage often. Oh. Yeah. Now, you do pick a side? No. We just have to keep moving forward, but in order to do so, where's the... well, normally there'd be switches, but now I remember. So it's gonna shift back. And of course... mind you, you're kind of fighting the game a little this entire time, as it's trying to shift control constantly as you're constantly moving. I don't think there was another hook here, so you want to go in there. Okay. So we kind of skipped through a lot of this. Oh, come on, Sonic, move. Move forward. There we go. Yeah, this is a really wild stage. What they try to do with it, and try to represent, is still really unique and very cool, but also really daring. With all these hallways and stuff through the ship itself, the constant camera changing. And now we're stabilizing again. And then we can get to the exit. Get me off this ride. Boy. God, that was terrible. That stage really isn't fun.
Yeah, not bad.
It's got good music though. Really good music.
Is that it?
It might be, but let's check out the bridge.
Whew. So what do these do? Entry restricted. Right. So this is the inside of Eggman's ship, right? I don't think they'll let you. No, you can't. Do not enter. Yeah, like all these doors are gonna be closed. Cause Sonic can't go through them. But he's got cleaning robots. And a secret door here, but I don't know if it'll let us in. The secret password to open the door is Eggman. Okay. So yeah, so you jump on the letters. And you can go in. And this is to teleport you to the last Chow garden. Which, again, I'm not really going to be doing, since there's really no point in doing the Chow Gardens in Sonic Adventure 1. and if I'm streaming it, there really is no point. Mainly because I can't show off everything that you can do with it, unfortunately, but that's because, well, you can't just stream the VMU, right? Or getting out from the VMU, because you just put a chow inside of the VMU, then you can take it with you, right? But I can't really show that. So let's head on over to the bridge, which is through here. Now this animation's pretty cool. It just spins you.
Too late.
Not the birdie! Chaos Emerald! No way!
Be gone, all of you! This is all I'm getting. Gamma!
What is your wish, Master Robotnik?
Get rid of these pests! Show them what you've got!
Aye, aye, sir.
And don't disappoint me, or else...
So then we just have a boss fight here, which again, like, these are just very simple ones. And that's it. It's over.
Stop it, Sonic!
Step aside, Amy! Out of my way!
No! This robot is my friend! He helped me! Don't hurt him!
Okay. Whatever you say. You must have your reasons.
Hey, the ship is losing altitude!
Hurry, Tails! Take Amy and get out of here!
Well, what about you?
I'll find that Eggman and put him out of commission.
Sweet. So we've unlocked most of the characters now.
Auto recovery system activated.
The egg carrier's losing altitude.
Are you okay?
Okay, so
If I'm to continue, I need to change this ship back to its original shape. There must be a switch somewhere on the bridge. I've got to find it now.
those lights in the background are really nice. But alright, so here we have the bridge itself. Again, these doors, or at least some of them, can't be opened, but we can do a lightspeed dash.
Go!
And again, if you pay attention to the little machine, pay attention to the top of it, because it shakes. And that might not seem like much, but it's pretty cute. Hold on, you gotta stand on it. And then you move back. And then there we go.
Emergency alert has been cancelled. Resuming monorail operation.
So now we can move around. But yeah, again, DX version removed a little shaking for no reason. What's going on now?
Robotnik ran away toward the front of the ship. Hurry up and catch him.
Okay. But yeah, the lights here. You can turn them off. For a little bit. But just look at the beams of light that are coming out. From the side they look cool. But then you see that they're a flat line. Still, the illusion's really nice. And let's go back down. And now we should be able to... Where is it at? We should be able to call the monorail, I think. Which is from here? No. Unless you don't, and I think you just go straight to the fight instead. I think so. Let's go back then. I guess that's for later on, after this whole area. So let's go this way. Yeah, it should be this way. And there we go. Yeah.
Oh no! Not again! Chaos! Could this be the same beast?
Oh yes! Attack Sonic now!
Froggy? I must say Froggy!
If he's your friend, I'll help you. Just leave it to me.
Now I have 6 of the Chaos Emeralds. There's only one more left to find. I even found Chaos's missing tail.
You won't get away with this, you madman!
I will. You're no match for Chaos, even though he's not perfected yet. Okay, Chaos. Destroy them all immediately.
Now, I think there was another way to cheese this fight. We'll see. Which I believe it's this way.
No way! I can't believe this!
Yeah. Oh, come on. Right now, the camera is glitching out a little bit. Which is not the best thing to happen. So sorry about this. Again, this specific copy. Okay. Here. We can technically pick those up if we wanted to and chuck them at him. But
No way! I can't believe this!
oh, come on. Okay, so that set us back a bit, but that's fine. The boss fight should have been over by now. But the camera is really killing me. Mainly because it's glitching out here. and that kind of sucks. So I kind of just want to get out of this ASAP. Come on, Chaos. There we go. Okay, let's just end this. That was a bit of a nightmare.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
God.
Sonic! Hey there, Knuckles. Glad you finally made it. I thought you got lost or something.
Until we meet again, Sonic!
Stop! Come back here!
He just jumps off after him. Sonic, we're like thousands of feet in the air.
I hate Eggman. Where's this? That light. I think it's trying to show me something.
Okay, so now we're here in the Mystic Ruins again. You can technically come to this area if you want, at any point, really. It's not too hard to find, but you can get lost in the forest here if you're not careful. All this is also closed if you come here. Like, yeah, you'll see. I don't think this is open the first time. It looks kind of like this one here on the side. I don't remember. But you can see that these things look a little familiar. This door was also closed originally. And I don't think you can get up here as Sonic. No. No, it's not gonna let you. I don't think we have to get those. I don't remember. I think that's for Tails. I think. We'll find out right now. Yeah, so we can just go into Stage 9, Lost World, the penultimate stage. But before we actually do that, I'm gonna try checking a few settings real quick. So I'm gonna do another quick BRB. I'm just gonna mess around with a few things and then we'll come back to Lost World. So give me a second. We're almost done. Like I said, this is the penultimate stage. And it's a weird one too. You can see that they were being creative with the level design here. As this stage is interesting, to say the least. The music is really good too, again, for what they're trying to convey, or the emotions that or the feeling that they're trying to show. It's pretty nice. Oh. Okay. Oh boy. Almost fell off. Okay. Still, the snake theme is pretty neat.
Press the 3 hidden switches in the room to open the front door. Press this switch to raise the water level.
So we do that, and I believe now we have to just eventually hop onto the snake. This part is weird. You'll see right here. So I'm gonna jump on his head, but it's gonna be moving me constantly, and I'm gonna have to try to, well, get off at the right time while kind of fighting against the camera a little bit. So here's the first switch. And then we raise the water level again. And now we have to wait for the snake to do a loop. And we basically have to, again, do what we just did and wait until it rises again. Or go straight to this one, never mind. Again, I misremember sometimes because I don't play through this stage often enough. And we might lose here. No, we should be fine. We can probably make it. Since I'm barely skimming the edges here. There we go. So we raise the water level again. Oh no, here's where we just were, and I fell off. Ugh. Feels rough, dude. But okay, let's not fuck up this time. This is another stage that kind of was like a bit, well, not scary per se. It was just intimidating to go through when I was younger, because it just felt so big. Like a lot of things could be done, right? And if you fucked up, well, then you fucked up. But I'm just gonna cheese it. And I do believe you actually have to ride the snake back. Alright, let's try not fucking it up this time, because then it's gonna be essentially a game over, and I'm gonna have to do this all over again, which I don't want to do. Mind you, I can't turn the camera at all here. Oh. Okay. God. There we go.
Use the mirror to help guide you.
Yeah, so you should be able to point it like at the, there we go, at the mirrors themselves to light the areas up. Again, in the DX version, they essentially made this area so bright that you could just get through it without needing to point the light at the mirrors, which is, again, dumb, because that's the whole shtick of this area. You aim low and that's it. There is another path this way, though. Which has some tougher platforming. There we go. Oh yeah, there's flaming arrows. I forgot about that. But this area that's coming up here, it looks so pretty. It is so vibrant. Again, the DX version made some other changes, like these red plants are no longer red for whatever reason. Again, I don't know why they do all this, why they made all those changes, but it's okay. And now we're ripping off Indiana Jones because that was the cool thing to do in the 90s. Also, I don't know if you can see it, but if you look at Sonic's shoes, you can kind of see them become pointy and spiky, kind of like his old school sprite. That was a really neato effect that they added to, again, the Dreamcast version, which they got rid of in the DX port. I think this is the end, actually. Is it? No. But you can go in here for no reason. It's this way. We still have a bit to go. Again, I don't know why they removed it. I don't know why they did all the changes that they made. But let's start doing some wall running or climbing. We gotta find switches though. Where else? Don't think it's this way. No, we can't go up there yet. Unless I can press it again, I think. And again. There we go. Yeah. That's still pretty cool. That isn't. Getting impaled. Oop. Almost. Oh. Okay. So as to not go through all that again, I'm just gonna sack myself here. Because we hit a checkpoint, so I think if we go well, this way as well, we can go back up. Okay, never mind.
Use the switch to light up the wall panels. You can walk on those panels when lit.
Whew. This has been a terrible session, but alright, let's get killed here and then just hit the checkpoint again. And this should do it. There we go. Alright, let's not fuck it up this time. Okay. Ooh. Whew.
Yes.
And that's it. God, that was rough as well.
Yeah, not bad.
Okay.
What's this place? Where am I? This is really weird.
So again, more changes. In DX, I think they just made this entire area red, but it wasn't flashing like this, to kind of let you know, hey, there's a fire going on. Like this place is on fire, which is again why you can hear it and then see it here. The water also looked like clear blue in the DX port, which is weird, because that is water over there, but you can't really tell. But if we, damn, this fire looks so nice for 1998. Like, this scene looks gruesome and crusty.
Why did this have to happen? It's terrible. I must stop this now.
What was that all about? I don't think I'm dreaming here. Eggman! What's he doing here? Well, never mind. This time I'll get him good.
Okay. So that was an interesting flashback cutscene, right? So let's go and wrap up the game, basically. We're about to go into the last area before we have Sonic's final boss, at least for his story. So we take an elevator, or I guess like tram of some sort, and now we're inside Eggman's base. Actually, here, I'll go back out again real quick, because you can see it here, like off into the distance, since he's trying to build Eggman Land on Station Square, but his base is right there. And it's pretty cool that you can see it. Like, we take a little tram all the way up ahead, and then we're inside of his lab, and now we're gonna go through that and get to Eggman and hopefully end this once and for all. But again, here's some prototypes, like a Metal Sonic. It's moving, which is weird, and it's huge. It's really big. I guess you can say that this would be like a quote-unquote shadow prototype. It really isn't, but it's black like Shadow. It does have some streaks like down the middle. You can see them like right there. Like you can see it's a little grayish. And then he's also got some, or I mean it could be the shine as well. The shoes also look a little similar, just a little bit. But we know canonically Shadow came before Sonic. And here we have Metal Sonic. And this model is different from the DX one, but it looks really cool. It's very Sonic CD. He's very jagged. He looks very, very, very fucking sharp. I guess they're moving because they're either like, I was gonna say they're like in a vat of liquid or something, but that's probably not the case. But either way, this puzzle I never fully understood. This is just one of those, you just kind of have to guess it and get it, I guess. So we might be here a while. Hopefully not. Never mind. Alright, let's wrap this up. The final egg. More funky music, like always. Oh, never mind. Ooh. Okay. Here, give me 1 second. My headset's been killing me a little bit. Alright, let's continue. Whew. Okay. Bruh. Come on then. That's really weird. He wasn't homing attacking it, and I was running straight into its blades instead. Whew. Well, we're already here, so might as well take the extra life while we're at it. Sonic, what was that? Come on. And we're back up here. As the game tells you to get good. Oh no, no, no. No! Okay. How far back? I don't think there was a... Okay. Well. This part is weird. It's really cool, but really weird. Because of how they handle... well, we'll see it in a little bit. Right here. So, again, it looks like a bottomless pit down there, but it isn't. Again, in DX, if you play this stage, you can see the bottom, which you're not supposed to be able to, because of how they handle the rendering, or the distance. And again, in DX is much shorter, mainly because Dreamcast, right? But in DX, it's so large you can see the floor, like at the very bottom. That, I don't know what just happened. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Okay. Let's just clip through the floors, no big deal. The bass in this game is so good. Or in the music. Like, just listen for it. It's so twangy. I love it. Okay. I gotta fall through the floor again. Alright. Okay. but now we're in this in the central like giant tower that we saw from the outside, and it's pretty cool. Like, look at this. It's so wild. I don't think we're supposed to jump there. Yeah, there we go. I fell through. Great. This keeps happening. Me dying in, like I said, in parts, which I never really died to before. I mean, it's not too much of a problem, it just sets us back a bit, which that in and of itself is a shame. But alright, this time we take the elevator. And it just reminds you of Metal Slug. The crab walking part. I think those voice clips were also removed in DX. That one. Again, I don't know why. But I don't know. There's been so many changes. This area is pretty cool too because you can do this here. Oh, wait. Let's see. There's a... Yeah, well, I'll show it off here. Oh, come on. Here. Because you can go down there, and if you do this, well, there's like all these hundreds of dudes here. You could just... There's no point in that. Because there's no real, like, score system. But, oh well. It's just cool to do. It's one of the only other times where I ever use that. I guess excluding the Chaos fight. I don't think you can die here either. The wind will just keep you alive. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's why it was a very, very small platform. Again, weird that they give you speed up shoes here. We'll pass on those. Oh, okay. One more time. There we go. Now here, I'm trying to remember. Oh, there we go. Now this part is the training stage for Gamma. If you played his story already, we'll be seeing this area later on when we get to his story. So here's all the dolls that you end up shooting. Is it to the left? No, it's to the right. There we go. Again, it's a bit of a problem. if you have the electric shield, because you're collecting the rings. So, like, they'll come to you and they can interrupt your lightspeed dash. That does happen in like Adventure 2. That happens in Heroes. No, well, no, Heroes is different. They don't have the shields there, but it's happened to me a lot of times. But all right, final boss.
Well, if it isn't my pal Sonic, I'm surprised you made it this far.
Hold it right there, Eggman.
Okay. So, the Egg Viper. I'm gonna try to make sure I don't fuck up here. Otherwise, we're gonna have to watch that cutscene over again. And I don't want that to happen.
See if you can make it.
Also, I'm sure you can tell, but the model that we see of Eggman is much more low res than the normal one. Wait, shit. I forgot. He wasn't stretching out his tail yet. I was like, this is too early. And it was. Okay. Let's get rings. And then get a load of this.
Get a load of this. See if you can. Get a load of this. Get a load of this. Aha.
There it is.
Make it through here, Sonic.
Yeah, and if you don't get through, he shoots you. But one thing that I just realized after all these years of playing, since this game has a lot of like snake imagery, like with Chaos, for example, once he's perfect, I'll show it off when we get to play as Tails, but when you look at the pyramid, at the very top, there's this giant spire, and there's a picture of this like snake crawling up it, and it looks a lot like Chaos. The temple itself has snakes all over, like the mouth. The mouth that opened up for the entrance was, you know, a snake. And then we're fighting the Egg Viper, which again, another snake, and it looks just like one. Now we just need Big Boss to show up, and Kojima's name.
It's no use. No way.
I can't believe this. There was an emulator, well, quote-unquote emulator. There was a CD called Bleem, in which a company tried to allow emulation of PS1 games so that it could basically be rendered by the Dreamcast. And they did it for Gran Turismo 2, and they did it for... Oh.
He's not gonna get away with this.
And... Oh.
It's no use. Give up.
And they did it for Metal Gear.
No way! I can't believe this!
So it's not over yet.
Watch out! He's up to something.
But yeah, they did it for Gran Turismo 2 and they did it for Metal Gear. And essentially the game looked amazing compared to the PS1 counterpart. But after some time they became illegal, Sony got really pissed and they were forced to shut down. They had a third one, but I can't remember what game it was. But copies of the Bleem and Metal Gear 1 are kind of rare. And that's the ending to Sonic's story. This song is really cool. At least this version of it. I think again they remade it for DX with Crush 40 singing it. I don't believe they sing it this time because these vocals are a little too different and the musical style is much more different than whatever Crush 40 actually plays. This is more metal than it's old school heavy metal. You can hear the galloping in the chords, like right there. It's just it's very very simple chords, but again it's just galloping. Some simple power chords. It's really good. I love this theme so much, and the vocals again. The way he's singing is very old school. But I'll go ahead and be quiet for a little bit and let this play out. And that's the end. So that's Sonic's story. And then we go back to the main menu. So I looked it up real quick. Again, because I was a little curious. And yeah, the vocalist sounded familiar, or at least now more than before. Because he's the ex-singer from TNT, which is a Norwegian heavy metal band. What was his name? Tony Harnell or Hanel. So that's why it sounds much different, because I mean they weren't using Crush 40 at the time. But now that the adventure is over, or at least the main story is over, you can now explore Station Square completely if you want. You can do any of the stages, and Dad's home. He's back, finally. This is my wonderful daughter. She keeps me young and optimistic, no matter how old I get. So there is a conclusion to her story, now that her dad's finally here. Do you have anything to say? Tails did much better than I expected. I think he's much stronger now than before. But what did Tails do, though? We're gonna have to find out when we play through his story next time. Because we'll be doing Tails next. We'll go in order. We'll do Tails. His story is pretty short. That should be... we can knock that out in like one stream. Then we have Knuckles. Well, again, another short stream. And then we can probably do like Knuckles and Amy in the same stream. Big is gonna be annoying to do. It's not that his stages are bad. They're just really not my thing. And then we'll leave E102 for his own. You can now take this boat if you want, and it'll take you to the egg carrier. But the egg carrier is now underwater, or partially floating out in the middle of nowhere. So this is pretty cool. Here's where the tornado crash landed, and you can explore it if you want. There's probably emblems here. I don't know. I never bothered exploring much of this area. I don't think you can break those metal boxes. I always wanted to, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Does it say anything? Cannon. Pop the lid and go in if you want to go in. If you want to get shot somewhere else, somewhere that is. Watch out though. After the transformation, it may put you into orbit. What? Yeah, like I know it just shoots you out, but again, I don't think you could ever break these. I was always curious as to what they were or whatever, but yeah, I don't think any of these shoot you to anywhere specific. But I'm gonna check the TVs here, or these flying monitors. No, same thing. But either way, that's basically it for Sonic's story.